Hello, it's time for Age of Fantasy Quest, and we are on to the final chapter, the Convergence of Elements. We have the Earth Nexus, the Fire Nexus, and the Water Nexus. Now we must explore the Tower of the Elemental Lords. So our goal in this mission is to investigate the Earth Node and the Fire Node. Our heroes are level 4 now. Let's see what's new. Sveeble now has a grease bomb and a doggo. There's his riding doggo. I need a name for it other than riding doggo. And he's now quality 5, so that should help him when he throws that toxin potion. Vyra is now wearing light armour and is quality 4. And Horit is now tough 12. I've decided to play on difficulty 2, and look at the size of this sentry force. We've got 3 kobold dragon shields, 3 doppelgangers, 3 earth cultists, and a bugbear. And with this being the final chapter, there's +1 to awareness rolls. And we're playing with the new reduced awareness thresholds. So I have not got my hopes up. I don't know if I'm going to win. And there's another mission after this. Let's start off by searching these search tokens. So we'll have Sveeble go over to the red pillar and use the inspect skill, and then Vyra can search this weird clock thing. Sveeble successfully investigates and finds a heroic elixir. Vyra, on the other hand, finds a creature nest. These rats have bitten her and now she's diseased. By the way, as before, I'm using the 2/3 measurement system. And we're using a line of sight for the tiles, which means I better put one down there. The sentries are on the move, and the doppelgangers have infiltrate. So I've put them here next to the AI goal. There was a random event at the beginning of the round. It was healing grubs, which removed stress. So that would be a nice find later in the mission, but not so useful now. I've just double checked the mission parameters, and this is the AI goal, so I've repositioned the doppelgangers. For awareness, I've rolled 2 5s in a row. So with the +1 awareness, I'm already on 4 out of 8 awareness. Someone has just triggered a magic trap. Let's see who it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is Horit. So Horit takes D3 wounds. 2 wounds. Great start. End of the next round. I rolled another 5 for awareness increase, so awareness is now on 6 out of 8. Sveeble is going to cast Luck of the Ancients. I'll use all 4 caster points, so I need a 3-up. There we go. So regeneration for everyone. Vyra's got a good track record for chopping up doppelgangers, so let's charge her in and do that. Hitting on 4s now, that's exciting. Doppelganger strike back, they've got 2 claws each. So there's 1 hit. 1 hit. Can my new light armour save me? No, of course not. Alright, we'll have Horit charge in. Doppelganger strike back. There's 1 hit. 2 hits. What is happening today? I block those though. Good. If I make one adjustment to the AI routine, if heroes are equidistant, an AI unit will just attack the last hero that attacked them. So they will charge at Horit. Doppelganger claws. No hits. Horit swings back. She's fatigued. No hits. I have another house rule where if an enemy unit would not be able to back off 1 inch after the fight, then they can't charge in the first place. So here, if the kobolds did charge there, they wouldn't be able to back off 1 inch because the doppelgangers are in the way, so they stay there. I forgot about Vira's regeneration. We'll do that now. It was just one wound. Doesn't work anyway. Feeble comes around the corner and will throw his toxic potion at the doppelgangers, hitting on 5s now. Well, there's one hit. Not blocked, so that's one doppelganger down. Horrit will try Fighting Might, which passes. That's one hit, which will be 2 hits from the Fighting Might. Neither are blocked, so we took out the rest of the doppelgangers. Good. Vira will use Feral Instinct. No, she won't. And then she'll charge at the Kobold Worm Shields. 2 hits, and she's furious, so that is 3 hits. Her great weapon is AP2. There we go, slice them all. Earth cultists will charge at Vira. There's nothing fancy about these guys, they just have heavy hand weapons. Quality 5. Whew. They miss, good. And then Vira can strike back. She's fatigued. No hits. And then the Bugbear will charge at Vira. 6 heavy hand weapon attacks. Oof, quality 4 as well. So there's 3 hits. AP 1. Oh, blocked 1. Still, that's 2 wounds on Vira. Okay, we've reached awareness 8. So here come the reinforcements. By the way, I have painted the unpainted models now. So the Earth cultists here, all painted. The Fire cultists. Anyway, enough of that. We've got 3 water cultists, 3 fire cultists, 3 orc archers, and a tentacled brain coming this way. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, I need Vira to deal with the Earth cultists because they are fairly well armoured. We'll charge in. Oh, and yes, let's try Feral Instincts. Actually, she needs to make a will save to see if that disease has gone off yet. No, she's still diseased. So Feral Instinct goes off. I would take a wound as well. I don't like it. So yeah, we'll just do a standard slice, I think. With the great weapon, that is 4 hits because she is furious and quality 4. And with the AP2 from the great weapon, the Earth cultists will need 6s. What? Still, that's 1 wound, right? They strike back with their hand weapons. 1 hit, which I don't block. So 1 more wound for Vira. She is on 4 wounds now. Feeble's going to move close enough to cast Forest Spirit on the Bugbear. I'll use both caster points, so I need a 3. Yeah, what is this? Okay, and then he does have a toxic potion he can throw at the Earth cultists. 1 hit, which they don't block, so that's another 1 down. And then Horrit. Yeah, let's charge at the Bugbear. Let's go all out. So I will try the combat superiority skill, which does go off because he's strength 3 now, and I'll use the once per game Fighting Might. A swing with the halberd, quality 5. So that is 3 hits plus 1 from the Fighting Might plus 1 from combat superiority. 3 of them are rending. So only 1 is blocked. Then 5's to block the other 2. There we are, so that's another 2 wounds. Bugbear swings back. That's 2 wounds. 2 hits, sorry. Heavy hand weapon, so I need 6s to block. No, that's 2 wounds on Horrit. Oh, he does have his regeneration from Look at the Ancients. That spell's useless. Water cultists have flow, just like the water elemental. So they can move 4 inches now, and then they activate. So here we are at the end of that round. Searching these investigation sites is a dexterity check, so Elvira is the one I need to be doing that. We have a random event. It is sticky foliage, so all heroes have -1 dexterity until the next event. That's really going to help me search these sites. Let's start with Feeble, see if we can get Forest Spirits off. Yes. So the Bugbear takes a hit, which he blocks. I can't remember the last time Forest Spirit actually hurt something. We will throw a Toxic Potion then. 2 hits. That would be a block, but it's poison, so that gets re-rolled. There we go, 2 wounds. Morale check for the Bugbear. Fails. So it takes some wounds, doesn't it? Is it D3? Only 1. Okay. Okay, Horrit, why don't you do combat superiority again? Yes, and then charge into the Bugbear. Come on, finish that thing off. Or not. Bugbear strikes back. Oh, 1 hit. Was that cheating? I don't know, I don't care. I don't block though, so that's 1 wound on Horrit. 5 out of 12. Vira is gonna back up, shoot her bow at the Earth Cultist. 1 hit. Blocked. And then use her skill action to investigate the Earth Elemental node. Hacking my way through the foliage. I pass. So we can take this off, and we just need to investigate the fire node next. Sentries have made it here, and now the Bugbear's going to charge at Horrit. It is fatigued. Still, there's 1 hit. Which I block. Yay, now I get to hit you back. Which I don't. Earth Cultist charges at Vira and misses. Well, I will jolly well swing back. 1 hit. My great weapon cleaves him in 2. Sveeble is going to throw his grease bomb, and we're going to drop it here. So for the next 3 rounds, the area 2 inches around this marker is difficult terrain. That should slow these sentries down, hopefully, while I try and get to that fire node. And to that end, we'll also try and cast Lightfoot. Yes, so everyone gets a little bit of a speed boost. There we go. So we've actually ran away from the Bugbear, because we need to focus on what is important. We are now here, and Vira is going to try and search this fire node. No, not this turn. Investigation not successful. The Water Elementalist's flow ability helps them get past that grease, and they are charging at Horrit. 3 hand weapons, quality 5. 1 hit. Not blocked, so 1 more wound for Horrit. She swings back with her halberd. Missing. She's on half wounds now, so she needs to make a morale check, which she passes. I need to start being really careful now. Looking at the AI routine, monsters don't actually charge in if they're not in line of sight. So I don't know if that was quite correct. Anyway, it's done now. Okay, Vira will come round this side of the fire node. Shoot her bow at the water elemental cultists. 1 hit, which is blocked. And then she'll try investigating the fire node. Nope. Okay. Alright, Sveeble, me old pal. Now would be a really good time for Forest Spirit to be successful. Okay, okay. You still got your toxin potion now. And actually, I think we might use a skill. Yeah, we'll use the Once Per Game Warlord's Pact. So Feeble takes a wound, and the Bugbear will take a wound. And I still get to throw my Toxin Potion, which I will do at the Occultists there. Don't know where that went, let's re-roll that. One hit. Not blocked. Now, Water Elemental Cultists do have regeneration. There we go, we've got one Cultist. And he still gets a skill action. So, I can either aid with this search, or actually, I'm going to try Dark Warding. Yep, that goes off. So, I take a wound, and his defense is now 2+. That's the end of Feeble's activation, so now the Bugbear needs to make a morale check. Which he fails, so he takes D3 wounds. Oh, what do you know? He's lost his last wound. Killed by witchcraft. Horrit's moved back here because Feeble's going to be the tank this round, and she will shoot her bow at the water cultists there. No hits. Oh, I've got skill action still. I may as well try and investigate the fire node. Whoa, Horrit did it! So we've investigated the fire node, we've just got to get out of here now. However, awareness goes up and a secondary objective appears. The secondary objective is Interrogate, so that requires me to wipe out these units of reinforcements here and then make a skill check on the last enemy model to fall. Here are the reinforcements coming on. We've got 3 Kobold Worm Shields, a Deep Dwarf Guard, and another Bugbear, wondering what's happened to his cousin. I've got bad news for you. Anyway, this lot of monsters gets to have a go now, so we'll have the Water Cultist charge at Sfeeble. They miss. Good. Sfeeble can strike back with whatever it is he's got, a little hammer. He misses 2. Okay, who's up next? Ooh, the flyy brain, beak, tentacle thing. 3 attacks with its tentacles. I don't know what its quality is, I should look at that. Quality 5, so that's 1 hit. It is poisonous. I don't block anyway, so that is... Oh wait, it is a block! It is a block because I did my Dark Warding. And then 3 attacks with the beak, which is AP 1. That's 1 hit, which I still block. I get to strike back my little hammer, 1 hit. Doesn't block. Alright, tentacle brains have 9 wounds. Yikes. I think I'm just going to try and get out of here. If I take any more wounds, it's going to make the next mission much harder. I think my best way to escape is down this corridor and hope it joins up there. Lightfoot would be a pretty neato spell to have go off right now. Come on, Sfeeble. Yes, there we go. Let's hoof it. That gets us here. We're out of line of sight from the enemies now, so these enemies just mill around the AI goal, which is the centre of the board at the moment. There is a search token here, which I can have a look at, but otherwise I need to hope that this links up. And it does. Excellent. Anyway, we'll use Inspect on this throne. Which passes. What is it? We'll stick with the 6. It's 10 gold coins. So we'll have Vira come over and pick that up. Here's the end of that round. Awareness is currently on 2 out of 8, so I'm pretty confident I can get out of here now. I did just roll for a random event. We've got one. Let's see what it is. 66? War God's Blessing. 1 hero can move 6 inches. Well, that's 4 spaces on this scale. We are nearly out. There's one more search token that I want to check out. So Sfeeble will use his inspect skill, which goes off. 1. Well, I don't want to modify that to a 2, so it's just empty. Fine. So I'm going to call it there. I'm near enough to the corner, and awareness isn't going to catch up with me. All the monsters are having some kind of disco party there at the fire node, so I'll call that mission successful. Primary objective completed only, so that's 4 experience points each, and hazard pay is 10 gold pieces each. I haven't come up with a name for the doggo yet. Technically it's a hyena. Maybe Horit found it for Sfeeble. The next mission will be the final mission of the final chapter. Our heroes are now all level 5. I've made Sfeeble caster 2. I've given Vyra caster 1, because spells are fun. And I've given Horit some more endurance, because I want to try this thing where you can spend free stress to get in an extra action. There's some interesting discussions on the One Page Rules Discord. Apparently people are finding Quest too easy. So there's talk of increasing the size of the enemy waves. Doubling it, in fact, for difficulty 2. I'm trying to imagine the game I've just had with twice the number of enemies, and I'm not sure how I would manage. But I'm willing to give it a go. It is true I don't have any healing abilities on my team. There's no healing touch and no healing potions. So maybe I'm just rubbish at the game.